Hi Virgos, welcome to your Modern Maven Tarot Extended Monthly Tarot for December 2023. Just want to start off by thanking everybody for the well wishes in the comments. It's very kind of you. My daughter is feeling much better. I am still getting over a little bit of something, but so bear with me if I need to pause or take a break. But I will do my best to just power through. I love seeing that these cards are coming out right at the beginning because last month you got the message of know thyself, right? And that inner light shining and that inner light blocking some sort of financial blockages, okay? So indicating too with this Page of Swords and something new in the means of communication. It's interesting because I was getting a strong sense of some sort of new communication, new perspective coming with the astrology, which I'm going to get into in a second. But I just love seeing this pop out because it's really connected to the imagery also from your November reading. So definitely go back to your November extended and take a look at that. But the astrology is very interesting because we are starting... we got Neptune going direct in Pisces on the 6th. And that's really gonna... Man, your tarot is on point, Virgos. It's so funny because this actually, the indication of that is it's easier to hold on to faith and trust. All right. So this is going to be a very powerful, energetic shift for you specifically, Virgos, which makes sense because Pisces is your opposite sign. Okay. So this Neptune going direct, you're going to really get a really strong connection to that Piscean energy. So it's funny because I'm pretty sure I told you, maybe it was your November extended, you know, how you have to embrace the Piscean energy just as much as I, as a Pisces, have to embrace Virgo energy. I'm really getting a strong sense of there's something being here with putting your beliefs into practice in a sense. And also too, like that's something that I want to touch on because I was planning on doing the shadow work videos during the November break that I had, but unfortunately I was very, very sick the whole time. So I will be getting those out hopefully in the mid of like the holiday break in December. So please do check out for that. Subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot so you get notifications. But a quick recap of that. So I was contemplating on this a lot when I was thinking about these videos, and the best way I can see it is your rising sign. So look at your rising sign and then look at the opposite of your rising sign. Okay, that is what we project as far as our shadow. That's the part of our shadow we project. Now, if you look at your sun sign and you go to the opposite of your sun sign, that's what we tend to reject, okay? So your shadow, parts of it you project and parts of it you reject. So take a look at that for the time being and see if you can connect any dots, because on the 12th of December, we have the new moon in Sagittarius, and that's bringing new perspectives. So like I've been telling, it started with Aries, you know, and they got the message of emotional evolution, but everybody has gotten an indication of an emotional evolution that's coming. Okay, and so your emotional evolution, I'm getting to a strong sense of related to money. All right, Virgos, your earth, right? Money is a big focus, and discipline with money is a big focus. And so there is a really strong indication of needing to have that faith and trust that the universe will provide for you, and really contemplating your relationship with money. So this new perspective that's coming in, I really think might be related to resources, okay? But it's going to be really powerful in a very positive way, very empowering. And when you empower yourself, you empower others. I'm just getting this very strong, empowering energy that comes with it. But do pay attention that Mercury retrograde does start the next day on the 13th, all right? That is a time for us to really, and also, yeah, I mean, getting the moon sign, like that new moon's going to be huge for you. But so now that we have this new perspective, we're going to have Mercury retrograde that starts right after that. And everybody, you know, the doom and gloom of Mercury retrograde. Reminder, retrogrades are a time to reevaluate, replenish, reassess Mercury communication, our thoughts, okay? So whatever this new perspective is, dive deep into the internal work. Really incorporate that hermit energy, right? Because hermit is ruled by Virgo. Do the introspection, go within, all right? You're going to maybe get some like strong indications to like, write some stuff down. Okay. Also, you're a sign of service. So this even might be a way of communication that like, you can do like service to others with whatever it is that like this new perspective brings to you. But I'm just getting a really strong sense that it's going to be really powerful. So then Capricorn season starts December 21st. And one of the biggest parts, I think, of the month is that full moon in Cancer on December 26th. Now, that full moon in Cancer, oh, how funny. So, yeah, there's, before I even start with like that, I didn't even see this, okay? Because the Four of Wands indicates, like, success and celebration and some sort of success when it comes to an accomplishment. But like I said, I think it's there's something with your perspective, when you're focusing on the Aquarian age that's trickling in instead of the Capricorn paradigm that's crumbling. Like that's really, this is that two perspectives, if you will. Okay. So very fascinating. All right. But that full moon in Cancer, December 26th, it's really indicating emotional closure and an optimistic ending to a sensitive matter. All right. So take that how it resonates. But we also on the 26th have Chiron and Aries, and this is healing insecurities. So going back to your November, and know thyself and how sometimes things can bubble up when it comes to our shadow and our shadow, fear, shame, embarrassment, whatever these insecurities are. Healing them is going to be very powerful for you, Virgos, okay? And so like I said, I really think a lot of this is incorporating that Piscean energy. Then December 30th, this is a wonderful one, is we have Jupiter going direct in Taurus, okay? It's a big, strong reminder not to revert back to old patterns out of fear, all right? We've been doing a lot of contemplating on what we want to expand in our lives. A lot of contemplating on what we want to expand in our lives. And then when Jupiter goes direct, then we have that expansion actually coming into our 3D world. So that expansion might not necessarily look exactly how you think it might, right? So be very mindful of your shadow playing tricks on you to keep you in this Five of Cups energy, okay? Do not allow that fear to prevent you from moving forward, like fear that now I'm going to break these two cups because these cups were already broken, right? Because it's something powerful that's coming in. All right, I love seeing this. Also, this is Venus in Virgo, so self-love. Make sure that there's plenty of self-love, all right? Okay, so yeah, I think we're going to dive into it. I'm just really excited for your reading, so I just want to get into it, okay, Virgos? But yeah, whatever this liberation is, answering the wake-up call, that Aquarian age, there's a lot coming with it, okay? All right. Let us see what we have for Virgos for December 2023. Interesting. Yeah, Capricorn season 2, like really get to work. This is really what I'm getting. Stay focusing on your work too, all right? We don't want to let the distractions of the outside world deter us from the path we're on. Because, interesting. Okay, you got a lot of cool, interesting energy here, Virgos. Okay, overall energy for the month of December is the Knight of Swords, and this is the energy of standing up for what you believe in, justice, and like I said, I'm really getting this strong activation with that new perspective, with that new moon, because the swords are communication in our thoughts, right? Really charging forward with some new idea. All right, so take that how it resonates. This could also be somebody too who inspires this in you, but it's really liberating, whatever it is. And so we'll dive more into it, but it's, I mean, it's leading you to the Seven of Cups, which is pretty cool. Okay. Okay, we're gonna dive more into it. But yeah, so overall energy though, like you're gonna have like some really, and so this is actually, so this is important actually. So don't let that Mercury retrograde trip you up, right? Because when this is activated, it's not about going out and sharing it with everybody. Like stay focused on the work and like get it all out, like do the planning, right? This is like retrogrades are a time for planning, okay? So whatever these ideas are, like don't have the impatience of like, I need to get it out there now. Allow that inspiration to just flow and get it all out, okay? I love seeing, the more of what you need is the Three of Cups, okay? Again, you need more of that Piscean energy of just celebrating life, enjoying the abundance you have. You really need to enjoy your abundance more. Okay. And I'm going back to what I said, with Virgos, like, and a new perspective when it comes to finances. Like you are very diligent, which is lovely. I'm terrible at it. Like that's where I need more of my opposite sign. But Virgos, you're really getting a strong indication that you need to enjoy your abundance more. Okay. Like we only have one life, right? YOLO. So like Virgos, I think I'm going to actually entitle your reading YOLO. So, yeah, you only live once, okay, Virgos? This is really cool actually to see here because this is in the area of what you have the right amount of, okay? And the devil is your shadow, all right? And it's understanding the nature of appearances. Like you have your shadow so in check that like if there's any fear of like overindulgence from enjoying your abundance, you don't have to fear that, okay? That's a very cool message to get. Also, this is ruled by Capricorn, so it might be during Capricorn season is like really where you get the impulse to really, enjoy the abundance you have in some way. I'm like getting even like a tropical trip, like if you've wanted to go on like a tropical destination trip or something. Going to a concert, like music, I don't know, like there's definitely something though of like really enjoying that, all right? And the fact that, you have cups in two different areas. So this is fascinating, okay? Because the Six of Cups is what you need less of. And this is childhood nostalgia, daydreaming, okay? And so I'm getting an indication of anything because you have the devil in this area of what you have the right amount of, like you're in tune with your shadow, okay? And you identify where what it comes from, you know what I mean? Like you've been doing the work, right? November was all about knowing thyself. This is really indicating like we need to not have so much rose-tinted glass view of our childhood, okay? And like also like letting go of our childhood in a sense, right? That childhood nostalgia, we need less of it, which is very interesting. Maybe there'll be more clarity in the past life. Okay, this is pretty cool. The Magician is in the area of what you can change, okay? And the Magician is an alchemist, right? The Magician is manifesting, effective communication. The Magician's reminder is that success can be yours through talent and effort. All right, so everything you want to manifest, Virgos, is within your abilities to manifest. You just got to get to work, okay? This is so funny. The Sun is in what you need to accept, okay? And the Sun is gratitude, confidence, joy, right? The Sun is literally the best card in the deck. So like if things are like going really well for you, and then you see like juxtapose that with horrendous things that are happening in the collective, it could be hard to accept the Sun, especially because Virgos, you're a card of service. You're an Earth card. You're connected to this 3D Capricorn paradigm. All right, it can be hard to accept that sometimes when like without the guilt, shame, and fear that comes from our shadow side. So very interesting. I mean, you got a very low-key reading, let me tell you. Very, very strong energy, but in a very wonderful, positive way. Now, the end of the month is ending with the Seven of Cups, okay? Now, if you only limit yourself to what you think is reasonable, you're disconnecting from what you truly want, okay? So a reminder that the end of the month, we have Jupiter going direct in Taurus, and that reminder was, do not let fear revert you back to your shadow overpowering and like keeping you safe in the comfort of what you know and what you know to expect. All right, the sky is the limit, okay? Please keep that in mind, Virgos, okay? Because this is, I mean, this is an amazing reading. You by far have the most like positive reading, I'd say, out of anybody so far. Okay. Now let us get some past life energy for Virgos. All right, what past life energy is going to help Virgos? December? Well, that's not right. I know I saw a tree. Well, you know what? Trees did pop out. We're going to keep it out. It's the only one that was upright, so we're going to take it. Okay. Now, past life energy, take it how it resonates. If you're a parent, it can be your life before children. It could be from childhood. You know, if you're in a committed relationship, before your relationship, or an actual past life. So definitely take it how it resonates. But you got trees, which I love seeing because you're an earth sign. And so you probably gravitate towards them already. Okay, so this card indicates that you have a special relationship to trees. In ancient times, particularly Celtic and Eastern European cultures, trees were considered sacred. The Druids looked to oak trees for prophetic information, and ancient healers used tree ingredients such as willow bark for medicine. Your connection to trees may have been spiritual, including the ability to receive messages from them. In some cases, these seemingly non-sentient trees are animated by real souls known as tree people. You may have even been a tree person or a tree deva in this life or a prior lifetime. Or diva. Deva? I don't know. This card asks you to spend more time connecting with trees for healing, knowledge, and inner peace. So if you can get out there and connect with trees, you know, they might even help clarify, you know, with this new perspective coming in with that new moon in Sagittarius. There might be some really cool knowledge you get. Very cool. Okay, let's get an empowering question for Virgos. Also, Virgos, if you do like this video, please do like this video, comment if it does resonate, and share with anybody you think it might resonate with as well. And please subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot so you do get notifications of when new videos pop up. Also, don't forget to check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising for a more in-depth look at the month ahead. All right. Ooh. Okay. Your empowering question, and it landed on the Six of Cups, which is cool. Your empowering question is, what is it that fascinates me so much that the thought or feeling of it won't leave me alone? How do I put this feeling into action right now? I think this is obviously connected to this Knight of Swords. And once we really have this in focus, that's when we charge forward. All right, let's get some crystal energy for Virgos. All right, what crystal energy is going to help Virgos for December 2023? Okay, well, that's cool. Your crystal energy for the month of December is Larimar, which is service. And what was I saying about Virgos and service? All right. This is a really a wonderful month for you. And obviously, you know, too, like when I think about it, like, you know, this sense of service, like it can prevent you from like having like the, you know, I need to be of service to people. Like, how can I enjoy it? How can I celebrate and like enjoy when I need to be of service, right? So like, these are beautiful colors too, but if you could have some Larimar with you, that would be fantastic for the month. Okay, so let us get a clarifier as well. Okay. You know, honestly, Virgos too, this is really funny. Like I just checked the time and you have by far the shortest extended, but you've got this. Like that's really the message I'm getting, Virgos, is you've got this. All right, so let's do a clarifier to close us out for Virgos. All right, what clarifier do we have for Virgos for December 20? Okay, that is just funny. All right. I'm going to actually like take... Interesting. Okay. These two we're going to just put to the side, but that, you got the clarifier of the Seven of Cups. Hello. And the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so please, the universe is really sending you a powerful message. A reminder, if you limit yourself to what seems reasonable, you disconnect yourself from what you truly want. All right, Virgos, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please do like, comment, and share with other people. And yeah, have an amazing, abundant, enjoyable month of December.